Thank you so much for your magnetic lash order. I'm going to do a quick walkthrough with you so that you feel confident and comfortable with applying your new magnetic lashes. Because if you're like me, you probably are not well versed in applying magnetic lashes or falsies for that matter. So we are kind of learning this together, and I'm going to walk you through just the tips and tricks that I have found to work that have made it a lot easier for me, okay? So you're gonna have your lash sets, and then these are the little mini anchors. These are what you're gonna sandwich up underneath if you want more security. First things first, you're going to take your lash curler and you're gonna curl your lashes. So I'm gonna actually curl this side real quick just to show you. Then you're gonna take your magnetic liner and you are going to shake the liner first. And there is actually a pretty durable brush in here. It's a lot harder than you would think. You would expect something a little flimsy, but it's actually got a really good sturdy brush that's gonna allow you to have that control. And me and liquid liner do not go well together. So this is in my opinion the hardest part of the entire process, but once I master this, then it's easy breezy. So what I actually do is I like to wipe off some of that product, just kind of swirl it around that inner. And you're actually gonna go through and just focus on kind of like pressing it and tapping it. Don't focus so much on dragging it, but just kind of lightly tap. And I try to start as close to the lash line as possible, and then I can add more width if I need to, or even anything out. And I just little by little, section by section, pause, regain my steadiness, and then just kind of tap a little bit more. So I started around here and went out, and then I did a tiny bit, and I just took like a little eyeliner brush and just kind of like softened it. That way it's not so harsh. And then you're gonna let that dry. You wanna let that dry for a good 2 to 5 minutes until it is completely dry. Once you have allowed that to dry completely, you are going to take your lashes. These right here are the Inspiring set. And I'm actually going to be applying the Encouraging set today. The Encouraging is more of an oval shape, whereas the Inspiring is more of a cat eye, where it's tapered. It starts shorter on the inner and works longer on the outer. We have this nice flexible band that is clear, so it's gonna be a lot more seamless. And you can actually go through and kind of bend it so that you get accuracy when it comes to your particular lash shape, okay? So we all have different eye shapes, so you can kind of flex it and bend it to meet your needs. If you need to trim it, you can actually line it up and kind of see if you need to trim anything. Trim from the outer corner in, and just do a little bit at a time. So just a little hair until it's flush with the magnet. While my liner is drying, I will go in and apply my typical mascara. I chose to do twisted mascara today. So now I'm gonna take my applicator and I'm gonna take my lash, and you can see if you hold it on the magnets, it gets stuck, okay? So you kind of wanna go to the center of the lashes and a little bit down towards the end. I found that it's easier if I have a mirror that I can look down into. That way I can kind of go in and get it as close to the lash line as possible. Make sure that those are sitting right on that liner. And then kind of go in and just make sure that you are pressing everything in completely. So once you kind of have it situated where you want it, then you're just gonna go in with your applicator and you're just going to press to make sure that it is nice and snug against that liner, okay? You can do this with your fingers, or you can go in with the lash applicator. And it's as simple as that. So you can see that I did trim a little bit off. So I have a little less in here. Honestly, looking back, I probably wouldn't have trimmed any, because I was just trying to see what it was like to trim it. I really didn't need to trim anything, but I did, okay? So there's that. And then you can go in with the other side of the applicator and you can kind of just seamlessly make sure that your natural lashes blend in. If you're a pro and you're a champ at applying these and you feel like they're nice and secure and you've got a good hold on them, you don't have to use the anchors. I do. These little tiny anchor magnets are going to sandwich, so we're gonna go up and under. Okay, we got it nice and secure now. So we're good there. And then I'm gonna go on the inner. Let me make sure that this is pressed well against the liner. And then we're going to go and snap that right on. So it's gonna add some security right there. And then I like to throw one right in the center. And that kind of just closes that gap where maybe I wasn't able to get my liner completely there. That is how we apply the new Moodstruck magnetic lashes. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. And if you have any more questions, just send me a message and I am happy to walk you through any of it.